Hello and welcome to Your Way, a teaching charitable organization that we have established to bring non-academic education to young people. We get asked many times why we are setting up a non-academic training organization when there is schools and universities already existed. And the simplest answer is this: schools and universities exist for a purpose, and their sole purpose is to plow worker into an economy. The schools and universities cultivate employees and tailor them to a workforce so that they can grow GDP. So, in other words, it is a capitalist tool. On the other hand, our organization, The Way, focuses on educating you for you, teaching you about yourself, teaching you about your environment, teaching you about this universe and her rules and your place in it. And at the end, hopefully, you can use these teachings to make a positive contribution to this world before you leave this planet. We are not saying that schools and university are not necessary. It is absolutely necessary, and we must support it because that is the way in which we make our living. That is the way in which we organize our resources to survive. So there is a need for it. There is also a need for an institution that teaches alternative education, a different education, so that you can become a rounded person. So, however, schools and universities, because of how their teachings are tailored, it has limitation. So strap in, get your pen and notepad, and let's examine these limitations. There are two types of education, or two categories of education, I should say. They are academic and non-academic education. Each one can educate students with appropriate and inappropriate information. Therefore, that means we can have appropriate and inappropriate knowledge. Now let's analyze each categories of education one by one. Academic education are the education that we receive via schools and universities. Annually, billions of dollars are invested in this area of education because it is the channel by which employees are funneled into the workforce. Therefore, academic training is just job training, which disguised as profound education. Despite the billions of dollars that is spent annually in this area of academic education, there are still limitations that can arise from this kind of training. And I have listed 10 of them as follows. Number one, it places too much emphasis on theoretical knowledge. This means it values theory over practical and real world application, which results in lack of experience. Number two, it operates on a rigid curriculum and lack flexibility. This means institutions like schools and universities follow standardized curriculum that may not adapt to evolving needs in society. After all, it only focuses on cultivating a workforce. Number three, it focuses on grades and standardized testing. This means the focus on grades and exams can lead to memorization or cramming, as we call it, rather than deep understanding of a subject matter and critical thinking. After all, the goal here is just passing an exams rather than master concept. Number four, limited emphasis on soft skills. Academic education often overlooks the importance of soft skills like communication, emotional intelligence, teamwork, and leadership. Number five, accessibility and inequality. Many students in developing world finds this area really tough because of accessibility and equality of education. Access to quality education is often influenced by social economic status, geography, and other barriers. Students from disadvantaged backgrounds may face systematic challenges leading to unequal opportunities for academic success. Number six, lack of personalized learning. It's basically one brush paint all. Standardized teaching methods may not cater to individual learning styles and pace. Students who need additional support or those who are advanced learners may not receive the attention they require. Number seven, outdated teaching methods and technology. Generally, in developing worlds, you find this is highly present in most schools. Some institutions rely on traditional lecture-based method and outdated technologies. Number eight, narrow definition of success. Academic system often define success through academic achievements, thus neglecting creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial skills. Number nine, mental health challenges. The pressure to perform academically combined with competitive environments can lead to stress, anxiety, and other mental health issues, even suicide. Number 10, inefficient career preparation. Academic education may not adequately prepare students for the job market or provide enough career counseling. Graduate often faces challenge in securing employment or navigating career path. Now, I have stated a few potential solutions to this issue of academic training. Number one, incorporate internships, hands-on projects, and experimental learning. Subscribe to our channel because this is what we will be teaching. Number two, introduce courses that focus on communication, leadership, and emotional intelligence. In the near future, we are running a lot of courses on these subject matters. So again, subscribe to our channel to receive the relevant training. And thirdly, provide resource and counseling to help students manage stress and anxiety. There are a lot of programs that we are already planning and rolled out, and the literature has already been written. Now, let's turn our attention to non-academic education, which is informal or experiential learning. I state here your way syllabus. That is because this illustrates what we will be teaching in the near future. Now, at this point, I would like to make a very valid point in relation to non-academic training. In the past, governments has not invested not even a dollar in this area of education, which can explain why the world is in this current mental nasty state. If we are going to leave, or if we want to leave a more peaceful world to our children, then we will need to start investing in this area of non-academic education. Now let's go through this list of topics that we will be teaching in the coming future. Number one, development of practical and life skills. Non-academic education focuses on skills essential for daily life, such as financial literacy, time management, and decision making. Now that one is very, very important, especially in the Western world, where children today has no understanding of value of money. I've seen people, a large number of people who are in their 40s and do not even own a house. That is because they do not understand money and the value of money. This equips individuals to handle real world challenges effectively and foster independence and self-sufficiency. Number two, enhancement of soft skills. It emphasizes communication, teamwork, leadership, conflict resolution, and emotional intelligence. These skills are critical for personal relations and professional success, especially in collaborative environment. Number three, fostering creativity and innovation. Non-academic learning encourages exploration, experimentation, and out-of-the-box thinking. It promotes innovation and entrepreneurship, allow individuals to develop unique solution to complex problems. Number four, personal growth and self-discovery. Activities like volunteering, traveling, hobbies, and mentorship help individuals discover their passion and values. Number five, adaptability and resilience. Non-academic learning often involves facing real-world challenges, which requires adaptability and problem-solving abilities. This builds resilience, flexibility, and the ability to navigate change effectively. Number six, mental and emotional well-being. Activities like mindfulness, meditation, sports, and creative arts promote mental health. It contributes to emotional balance, stress management, and overall well-being. And finally, number seven, continuous and lifelong learning. Non-academic education encourages curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge throughout life. It keeps individual intellectually engaged and adaptable in a rapidly changing world. So, my young friends, there you have it. We need to address the elephant in the room. The education that our children are receiving is not enough. But the school system cannot be blamed for not providing all the education that we need to have. The school system is already maxed to capacity. What we need is a new set of systems, an additional institutional organization to help fill the gap, to cover the teaching of information that our children need that is not covered by schools, so that you can have a more profound understanding of this life and in order to guide your path through it.